Hello, NewHire users in training, and welcome back to NewHire user training. As always, I'm Sean Little, account manager here with the NewHire team. In today's video, we're going to learn how to advertise an open position on the many job boards that NewHire works with. If you're not tired of my voice already, you probably missed our first 3 videos on how to log in, create a job, get it edited and ready to advertise. So feel free to go back on our YouTube channel and visit those things. But today we're going to learn how to advertise. So I want to show you the difference first between what it's like to create a job in NewHire, get one available for applying, and actually have it advertised. If it's just available for applying, it looks like this. You've created it and you haven't done anything with it. You haven't asked applicants to land on this page. You haven't put it out on your LinkedIn profile. It's just available. You haven't posted it anywhere. So that's good. If it's unavailable, if you've marked it as unavailable, it'll look like this. So that's the difference between available and unavailable. But getting it advertised means getting this link here up on a few of the job boards that we work with, getting it out on your social networks, and really getting candidates to land on this page so that we can get them going. So I want to show you how to do that today. The couple things that you're going to need before you get this job advertised are found in the dashboard menu here. So I'm just going to hit dashboard, hit view all jobs, and then hit submit. So you're going to need a few things for us just so we know what job you want advertised, where you want it advertised, that kind of thing. We need the job ID. That's a great way to communicate which job you're talking about with the NewHire team. So the job ID is really essential. That job title and the location that you want it advertised in. Usually this advertising takes place in about a 25 to 50 mile radius from the job location that you have set on your NewHire application. So just think of it that way. 25 to 50 miles from here is where candidates are going to be coming from, or candidates who are searching for jobs in that area are going to be able to see it. So you need those 3 things, and then you need to know where you want it advertised. Where do you want this job posted? Where do you want candidates to see it? So those are the 4 things you'll need. If you don't know where you want it advertised, I have 2 pieces of advice for you. First of all, you can ask us. We have a treasure trove of data over hundreds and hundreds and thousands of jobs that we've advertised over the last few years. Looks like right now we're at 10,000 unique job applications and just a ton of data. So we can parse this any way you want. We can focus on the job title that you're advertising for, the location that you're advertising for it in. We can give you some advice there. The other piece of advice I have is just advertise it everywhere. You don't have to choose. We can get it in as many locations as possible. If you go to the products and services menu, which either you've had sent to you or you can find it on our website, you can see that recruiting step, that build a candidate pool step, has a lot of options. So this 30-day sourcing strategy, that's where we put it in as many places as possible. We get it out there, cast a very wide net, and you're getting a lot of candidates in. Your other options are below that. So that's how you'll know where you want it, what job boards you want it advertised in. So how do you actually do it? How do you actually get this job posted so that when you hit this search button, there are actually candidates to search? So the first thing you want to do is go to that dashboard and come to this page here, hit advertise. And that advertising button will take you to 2 different options. The first option is where you can kind of control your own destiny. You can post those jobs yourself just by hitting create a new advertising campaign. So every job that we post inside of NewHire has 2 of these free campaigns available to it. So you can just keep that free campaign button highlighted here, go down to the publishers and hit all publishers. Keep that date as is and hit submit, and your job will automatically be posted organically on Indeed, Simply Hired, Glassdoor, and the NewHire job board. That'll get you a handful of candidates. It'll be decent, but we certainly expect that you'll probably want to be filling that funnel with a lot more candidates. You'll want to cast a wide enough net so that you have candidates to choose from. So that's the first thing you'll want to do, is post that free campaign, hit submit, and once you hit submit, I'm not going to do it because this is a fake job, but once you hit submit, you'll see a table here with all of the available campaigns, everything you've done already. The other options in this create a new advertising campaign spot here are an Indeed pay-per-click campaign, a ZipRecruiter campaign, and a Ripple pay-per-click campaign. So pay-per-click, that's pretty obvious. If a candidate clicks on your job title and lands on this page, part of the budget that you set aside for those job boards is going to be pulled away. So you're paying for candidates who actually view your page rather than just a post on a job board and hoping that candidates will view it. So you can do that on Indeed. The automated pay-per-click campaign is pretty easy. You can set a budget between 100 and 500. If you click this and hit submit, you set your budget. Let's say you want to do a $300 campaign. It'll last about 3 weeks. You hit submit. We're going to make sure that everything looks good before we post it. So our advertising team will take a look at it, and it won't be posted anywhere by mistake. If you want to do the ZipRecruiter Boost campaign, that's a pretty simple one. It's just $199. It's a 30-day ad on ZipRecruiter's the 50 plus job boards that they work with. And so you'll be able to do that fairly quickly. Just hit submit. It'll be posted. Again, our team will review it, make sure that everything looks good. Ripple pay-per-click, same thing. Set your budget, get it out there, and hit submit. So that's if you kind of want to control your own destiny. If you're saying, hey, Sean, this is all great, but how about the NewHire team just does it for me, and I don't have to make those types of decisions? You can go to the Ad Router button here and fill out a form where you have a ton of options for where you want things advertised. All you need is to put in your email address here, and you'll be able to see some of the options below. So I'm just going to put my email address in, and here's this nice photo of all of the job boards that we work with, all the places that we're advertising in, and there are many more than that. If you want the 30-day sourcing strategy, that cast everywhere, get it out there tool, just hit 30-day sourcing strategy. I mentioned that you would need your job ID, the location, and the target post date, that kind of thing. So let me just snag my job ID here. It's 11388. So I'm just going to copy and paste that into the ad router. The title I know is Inside Sales Representative in Construction. So just fairly quickly going to put that in there. The target post date, this is important. We advise for you to post on either Friday afternoon or Monday morning. And here's the reason for that. When we look at all of our recruiting data over time, we see it's almost a sine graph where the high end of that graph is on Monday morning and the low end of those views and applies is on the weekend, Sunday, Saturday, where people aren't on their computers. They're not looking for jobs. So most candidates are on the job boards on Monday morning. So what we say is advertise late Friday afternoon, and what will happen is we'll get some of those weekend candidates, and we'll be at the top of the job boards when candidates are looking on Monday morning. And we'll have the best opportunity to get those candidates in. If you can't get the advertising in by Friday afternoon, Monday morning's fine, it'll work, and so you can choose that date. But Friday is the best day to post, so we'll just say that. My company name is Sample Construction Co. Is this job being posted confidentially? So is the employer name a piece of the advertisement? So on this job, you can see that I have my logo at the top and I'm using my company name in there. So the answer is no, it's not being posted confidentially. If it was being posted confidentially, you'd actually, instead of seeing your logo here at the top, you'd see NewHire's logo, and the company name would be redacted from any place on a job board where it might be shown. So that's the answer to that question. The city is Chicago, Illinois. Chicago, Illinois. We are at 60603. That's our zip code. And then contact name, just so NewHire knows who they're talking to. We'll just put it there. And I'll hit next. That'll take me to just a submission screen, make sure that everything is right. If I have any special notes or I want to say something to the NewHire team about, hey, I might have screwed this up, or will you take a look at this, you just add that there and hit submit. And that'll notify the NewHire team. They'll send you an email receipt that they've received your request and that it's been posted. If you don't want that 30-day sourcing strategy where it gets posted everywhere in that wide net that you see here, the other option is the choose your own ad package option. And so I'm just going to go back, select that, and hit next with all of the same information in there. And if I want to choose my own ad package, I can see some of my options here with obviously the pricing next to it. And you can just kind of select these, one or two at a time, and we will go ahead and post on those job boards that you select. So if you have questions about what are these job boards, what do they mean, how do they work, how do they function, how are we getting candidates, feel free to call us. Like I said, we have a ton of data, a ton of information on what job boards are working best for our clients and how they've performed over time, so we can help you with those sorts of things. Once you hit next from there, it'll take you to this confirmation page where you can add any notes. You can hit submit, and a NewHire team member will email you with confirmation that your ad has been posted. So that's how we get this advertisement out into the world. That's how we get candidates coming in to land on this page. As I mentioned, NewHire has a ton of data, so we can even parse your share of views by job board, share of applies by job board on your specific job. We want to pay close attention to this conversion rate. So that we know, is our job competitive? Are enough of our candidates who view the page going on to hit apply at the bottom? And so we'll have all of that data available to you if you're in touch with us. So that's how you advertise through the NewHire system. Again, you just want to make sure you have your job ID, the title, the location, where you want to advertise it. You obviously have those free campaigns available for any position. The next step in the process will be searching through candidates, so actually viewing the candidates who've landed on my job board. We'll take care of that in the next video. As always, I'm Sean Little, account manager here at the NewHire team. Thank you for joining us today and viewing this video on how to advertise your NewHire job. If you have questions, obviously, feel free to reach out, give us a call, or shoot us an email. And as always, happy hiring.